Focus a bit. Yeah. Only a small one today, even smaller. Guess we could use the excuse that there's heaps of people that have gone up to Canberra. Apparently it's quite large up there. I haven't seen anything from there today. Just got word through from my sister that, because she's not here today, I'm flying solo today. She's done her neck. So she's resting up at home. That Barnaby Joyce, Turnip Ed, has resigned. But, hang on, what's she say here? But ScoMo did not accept it. Well, bad luck. If you're going to resign, you're going to resign, I guess. So we've got a federal politician resigning, have we? Well, there we go. Apparently Graham Hood just told that to the crowd in Canberra. So there we go, a little bit of trivia, a bit interesting stuff. Barnaby Joyce may have resigned from the Nationals. He's a Nationals, Liberal Nationals, the leader of the Nationals. So that'll be good. G'day, Mr. Williams, how are you today? Only a small gathering today. All the action's happening in Canberra, I hear. I've seen these speeches. I haven't checked any of that out today. So I don't know what the go is today. Don't know if they plan to walk anywhere or whether we're just hanging around here. Because there's not really a lot of us. All right. So yeah, he didn't accept it. That's what my sister said. I thought, well, if you're going to resign, you just fucking resign. You go, well, bad luck if you don't accept it. I'm not coming back. But that was just a bit of virtue signalling, eh? A bit of theatre. Oh yeah, gave an apology. Yeah, just political theatre then. You know, he released the text, but he's the big man. He put his hand up and he was going to resign, but the PM said, nah, don't worry about it, brother. You don't have to. I knew it was you all along. It's all part of the script, that kind of thing. Yeah, not surprised. So yeah, like I said, I'm here solo today. My sister's done her neck in, so she's at home resting that. I know she's not watching, she's watching Canberra. She's got her head, she's got her eyes on that prize. But if she is, g'day sis, I'm here. And a small handful of other people. Here, I'll do a walk through so you can see how many there are. There's supposed to be quite a lot up there in Canberra there, Jace. So my sister says. Yeah. What do you think? Oh yeah. Greg Urell. Multi-screening, multitasking. You can only do one.
Even in the hotel.
Squeeze in behind you there. Thanks.
Phone number? Well, okay.
Top the car and all over the car.
Oh, some over the street. Over in the shade there as well. Some here. And a few there. There we go. That's it. I know I'm going to seek out some shade, I think. Oh, I bought my hat. I bought my floppy hat. I put my floppy hat on. It's my floppy hat.
The chick that Chizio come out, she had a video.
Yo, Phil.
You know, but I was allowed to. I'm new. I didn't have to.
Pretty wholesome, you know?
Looks like the shade is the place to be. So that's where I'm going to be. For a little while.
They're meant to represent their community. So we want.
Oh yeah, cool.
TNT radio.
Sweet.
Yeah, this is 24 hours a day.
Check that shit out. Let's have a listen to that. See what's going on. Police bus. They wouldn't need many today. It's a few around. Some across the road there. A couple there. What's going on in there? Don't know. G'day Kirks. I'm flying solo today. Sister's at home. She's done her neck in, so she's got a bit of a stiff neck, so she's staying home resting that up today. Don't know if she's watching, but if she is, Kirk says g'day, sis. I just missed it too, Kirk. I was just saying the sun's out a bit, so I've put my floppy hat on. So here's me floppy hat. Yeah, I saw her this morning. She's looking a bit sorry, feeling a bit sorry for herself. So she's done a good job on it. I'm not sure how she did it. But, yeah, she's been sore a couple of days now. Yeah, she looks a little worse for wear, the poor thing. Thank you, Sol. It's a lovely little floppy hat. Does the job. Keeps the sun out of my eyes and all that shit.
the Tsar. I think it's the Tsar.
I'll keep my floppy hat on my head. I attract him. See, he just banged as he walked past me. That's what happens. I attract the drummers for some reason. I must have a sign on my back that says, "Bang your drum near me, you bastards." Anyway, what can you do? Not wrong. I'm flopping in the, well, what's left of the free world, I guess. So, yeah, Canberra's the place to be at the moment, I think. That's where all the action is. It's going to be a lot more of an interesting stream from Canberra than it will be from here today in Melbourne. Not a whole lot of us. There's that bloke again. The freedom guy. There you go. Bit of action. We've got some of the mainstream media dudes disguised as regular folk. The big fancy cameras. Now this is the kind of protest that could make the TV. Because there's not many here. That was a good one. Shit, should have snuck. If the lights change, I'll go over and see if I can hear what these chaps are talking about. Ones with the backpacks and the fancy cameras. Probably ones from Daily Mail, probably. Oh no, maybe not. Look. Just got fancy cameras.
Alright guys, you can come up to the road now. The road has been closed off for us. Free to come up to the road.
I'm the first one out. Is it like a game of footy at the end of the game of footy and you run out, the first one to touch the middle? Do they still do that? Fucking hell, it's right in my ear hole. So yeah, there's not many here today. Hey Colorado, how we doing? I'll settle for Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. Did you do that? Yeah. Wow, you're clever. Awesome. Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're good. Very talented. In case you can't see it, yeah, this on one side, all hand drawn by this chap. Very good.
No more mandate! No more mandate! No more mandate! No more mandate!
There we go. You can probably see that better. And on the other side, he's got that. I don't know if that's focusing or not. What it says is, son, I am proud of you, follow your dream. And the kid says, hey mum, I have a dream, I want to be a policeman to protect you from criminals. And then it's got a picture of them on either side of the protest line. Run for freedom. That's very clever and very well drawn.
Save Australia!
I like that.
Save Australia! Save Australia! Are you looking at Canberra at the moment? They've been so sprayed. Pepper spray, women have been pushed over, the cars are being pounded. They are under attack in Canberra, and that's why they are marching on Parliament. We're going to make a noise today, so let's do it.
Sister was telling me earlier they're not allowed to take flags. They're not allowed to take the red ensign flag into the protest area because they fenced off the park there in Canberra. Apparently, this is all second-hand information. They fenced it off. They're not allowed to take in any protest flags or any protest t-shirts. Any t-shirts with protest material must be worn inside out so as not to be seen. They can't take the red ensign flag in. They can only take in the blue corporate flag. They're only allowed to fly that in the protest area. So we're working them over in Canberra. So hopefully they get a whole bunch of numbers up there and it won't matter what those arseholes say.
No more business! 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 Don't jab the children!
So Freddie at Elm Street, good on you mate, cheers.
Don't jab the children!
Everyone likes a few kind words now and again.
Don't jab the children! 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 Don't jab the children!
Sadly, jabbing the children's up to their parents, and a lot of their parents are jabbing the children. It's wrong on so many levels. But if they think they're given informed consent, well, they're not. They haven't. They're not informed at all. But what can you do? I'll have to answer to that later on, I guess. Pray that nothing goes wrong for the children. We know that a lot of children will be suffering as a result, but let's just hope that they get away with it unscathed. I hope. It's staying rather rigid at the moment, Kirk. It hasn't it's flopped on me yet. The thing it's the little bit that the phone's connected to. It's connected by a ball joint and a screw thing to the stick, and for some reason every now and again the ball joint doesn't seem to hold as well as it could. That's what I mean by floppy, Kirks. The only thing floppy is my hat and my pee-pee. Oh well, there we go. That was a bit too much gross information. Felix, are you in Canada? Are you? Because it has attempted to spread here. Probably 200, 300 people here. We've got people taking photos of each other. That was cute. Oh, this is like that other march when we came up where there wasn't really a march organised and there was a handful of us. This is about, oh, this might even be smaller than that. And I spent the whole stream complaining and swearing, but then they had one the day after. So they'd moved it for some strange reason from a Saturday to a Sunday. I think it was the Reclaim the Line guys, maybe? I don't know, but yeah, I spent the whole stream swearing and cursing, but nobody came out. I could do that today, but I can't be bothered. Kind of expected there'd be bugger all people here. Apart from the fact that most people have given up, don't seem to care anymore. Most of the people that would come here, I think, have gone up to Canberra to add to the numbers up there. Just a few people there. Handful of people over there. Yeah, I saw that. Was it that Hugo Talks chat, Kirks? Hugo Talks, I think, did a video showing that. But that crazy Scottish woman wants to cut the bottoms off the school doors of classrooms in the Scottish schools to help with ventilation. And just open the fucking door. It's just retarded. Like, that's the £300,000 I think she wants to spend on cutting the bottoms of school classroom doors off to help with ventilation, because you know there's a fake virus going around not hurting anyone, so you're going to spend $300,000 to cut the bottom off the doors. Just open the door, you moron. Open the door, open a window. How much more ventilation do you want? Yeah, you could have the best of both worlds. You could open the door, you could open a window, and you could turn the fan on. It's going to ventilate shit out pretty good. Madness. I'm trying to remember when I saw my first aircon, in quotes, especially the ones for the homes and stuff. They were just those big fuck off square things that they jammed in a window pane somewhere. Now they're everywhere. Yeah, back when we were at school, if it was hot, it was hot. Suck it up, princess. We had ceiling fans in some of the rooms. Some of them. Oh yeah, it's cold and wintry over there, isn't it? But, you know, you've got to ventilate and wear masks, and it's like when they had the mask mandate here in Victoria for outdoors, like he said you have to wear one everywhere except for your house, basically. When you walk out your front door, put a fucking mask on. What's this thing? It's like a big ass caterpillar. It's weird. That's really weird. Anyway, yeah, he said you got to wear a mask outside at all times, you know, outdoors, indoors. That was the mandate for a while there. And then you'd see a news article at the same time telling you to keep your windows open and well ventilate your house because, you know, there's a virus going around. So what was the point of wearing a mask outside if you're only going to be opening up your windows, inviting the narrative virus inside? So the narrative has so many fucking holes in it, it is embarrassing. Like that variant they were talking about a while. They're obviously not going to push with it because it's too stupid. They called it the son of Omicron. But the good thing about the son of Omicron is that it couldn't be detected by any tests. So, how the fuck did they know that it's around? Oh well, you know. There could be a caterpillar. It was big and scary looking.
Let's make Victoria know! Stand up!
That dude's been organising a lot of protests down here. I think he organised and oversaw the whole camping on the steps thing. That bloke there in the white with the megaphone.
We'll try and make this as authentic as possible. This doesn't have to be perfect, but the protest, not a festival. There's anything else.
Sounds like somebody's been watching my streams. He said, let's make this a protest, not a festival. Yeah, brilliant. And someone's been watching my streams. That's all we ever really wanted anyway, just a protest. Don't need the festival. That's why last week's, if you haven't seen it, check out my stream of last week. That was a really, really well organised and well done protest thing. Did all this shit, walking around the streets yelling and screaming, but they made a few stops along the way. Stop in front of certain buildings where the speakers would speak. It was much better. A much better arrangement. Well, here we are, I'm at the front lines today. I'm a front liner. AML on the front lines. Dan destroyed Victoria. There's one sign there. Dan was just the one who passed the messages on. He's the face of it. But you know, yeah, he's still a cunt. Saving the planet, Kirks. What's this planet you speak of? You mean a big magical spinning water ball that's hurtling through an ever-expanding gas-repellent vacuum universe that totally created itself from nothing, are you? Is it interesting, Miss Kirks? Being up front, we can watch the police operations as they close the roads off and stuff before this protesters arrive, of which there's not a lot today. So people on the side of the roads, like these people over here by the scooters, they can laugh at us today and get away with it. Like she was just laughing. I'm sure she was laughing at us. Dumb cunts. No idea what's going on. Oh, sorry, they do. They know what's going on. They see it on the news. You know, there was a 10,000 fucking cases of something, and there's a handful of people in hospital and all that kind of shit. Oh, I'm right at the front. Hang on. That's too frontal. I might let him walk around me.
So actually, guy just informed me that when you get the third jab, you got 4% chance of not getting COVID. So what's the next?
That's about halfway, I think. A little bit over halfway. I'll join back in.
75% of people with vaccination Delta strain. 75%.
It was a little bit weird being right at the front. I looked down and looked around and thought, shit, there's nothing in front of me. No worries. A couple of Johnny Hoppers to my left. It's good that they're part of the protest today. Yeah, what's the story with the mega shill, or was he a proper shill, or just a police plant? This fuck, what was his name? Jim somebody. Jim Greer apparently was arrested at the Canberra protest because in his truck they found several firearms and some drugs and stuff. Which, when I saw that story eke out, first time I heard it, I haven't heard any more about it. I just saw it on Aussie Cocksack's channel, and yeah, that's where they were breaking the story about this Jim Greer arrested for firearms in Canberra in his truck. And I thought, oh, fucking, that's a classic plant, isn't it? Send in a stooge. So he apparently has started a Facebook page, got a bit of a following up, organising some protests, collected some donations, and then happens to get arrested for firearms in his truck at the Canberra protest, and drugs, of course. Probably just some weed, but you know, that's not how it reads in the papers when they put that shit in there. I haven't checked any news stories. I don't know if it's out in the news. I don't even know if it's a true story. But when I heard it, I thought, oh, that's just classic fucking planted from the start. That's a proper shill, that one. So I don't know if you've heard about that. Might be worth looking into. Are you talking about, you watched the whole arrest go down, Jace, of Jim Greer, or just the clearing out of the... Because I saw the clearing out of the car park, I mean the park and that, and they had a truck surrounded by police and a warrant for the owner of the truck. So I'm assuming that truck was Jim Greer's. I mean, so he did get arrested. And just, yeah, him getting arrested, you know, of course it's going to look legit. I mean, they could really arrest him. But, you know, it just seems a bit weird, you know, that he's going to be dumb enough. Like, no fucking, nobody in that convoy thing would be stupid enough to carry firearms up there to the Canberra, to the Parliament House. Unless he planned to, like, do some shooting. But that's the whole... it just seems a bit convenient, you know. I don't know, that pushed over. She got a good shove. And yeah, the crowd's not too bad. I'll lift it up and do a look around. It's not huge, but when we're all standing up the front of Parliament House, it looked like fuck all. Handful, a couple of hundred, 300 maybe. A few more now. Where he lives in his truck. Yeah, it's pretty good considering. Like I said, most people don't care anymore, and the ones that do come down here, a lot of them have gone to Canberra, so not too bad. Should be more. I guess people are just are okay with the mandates in general, aren't they? Here in Melbourne, most people don't give a shit. They don't care who gets jabbed or whatever. They're happy they got theirs. They can go and have a coffee. They're the privileged class now, so they don't mind. Yeah, so we probably won't be having a festival today, which is good. I think that demeans the whole protest movement when we all go somewhere and people sing songs and do all that bullshit. Got the huggers over there, handing out hugs to passerbys. Which is lovely. So if I can creep up a little bit, just going to work my way back to the front. It was good being a frontliner. There used to be a fucktard here on YouTube all the time that claimed he was a frontliner. Some will know who I'm talking about, some won't, doesn't matter. But yeah, I thought that was pretty fucking funny. Him and his small band of fucktards believed that they were we're frontliners. Frontliners. You reckon he gets paid, do you? Paid for a protest, do you reckon? I don't know. I think you could buy a pair of jeans that didn't have holes in them then, wouldn't you? Or is that 80s fashion making a comeback? Oh, the holes in the jeans. Look at all these the masked fraternity. Don't know if you can see them all over there. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. They all look so happy with their masks on and that. I'll make another surge to the front line. Look at all these happy chaps. A few smiles here, genuine ones. A few head shakes. Can't understand why they'd be protesting against mandates. I mean, if the government didn't mandate it, they wouldn't have got their numbers up. Nobody would have had it. Here's one. Get your fourth jab, you cunt. Whoops, I should keep my mouth shut. I'm just a spectator. I'm just surrounded by morons, you know. Whoop. There's one. Drummer. Walk right into that one.
Don't jab the children! 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 Well, I think this one that everyone needs to hear. Now, you know, to win a war, we all need to be united. Without being united and being divided, this will never work, we will never win. So I say to all Victoria, no. There's one chance that we all need to hear. But people, united, will never be defeated. People, united, will never be defeated. But people, united, will never be defeated. People, united, will never be defeated. The people, united, will never be defeated. People, united, will never be defeated. The people, united, will never be defeated. The people, united, will never be defeated. I think we can do a little louder than that. I don't know how to identify, but I'm sure you are out on there. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Does he? He's got a gold watch, I guess. If it's real gold. And a gold chain, yeah. Could do with a new pair of jeans too. You haven't missed anything. It was fashion in the 80s too. I remember in like in year 8, I think it was year 8, year 9. When I was in year 8 and year 9, I had the ripped jeans and I had the mullet with the tips in it, you know, the tips in the mullet. Giving it me best Jason Donovan. I'm fucking real, mate. Unreal. Mullet, tips, holes in the jeans. What a fucking sight to see that would have been. It was a terrible era of fashion to come back. I wonder if the fluorescent, all the fluorescent t-shirts and socks and stuff will come back. I remember the hyper-coloured t-shirts, they were all the rage there for a while as well. I wonder if they'll make a resurgence. The hyper-coloured t-shirts, if you don't remember those, they're the ones that would change colour with the temperature. Unreal. I never made hypercolour undies though. That would have been good. Hypercolour undies? Anyone? What is it with Asians and masks? Not to sound like I want. Oh, fuck it. If you think I'm being racist, fuck ya. But walking around here in Melbourne, just about every Asian face you see, well, you only see their eyes, all wearing masks. Oh, there's one over there, she's got it around her neck. That's good. Oh, but she's drinking. This tubby chick can't work out what's going on. Shaking her head and carrying on. And these are the kind of lads that should be out with us, mate. Not walking around this Melbourne with fucking masks on. And that's the other thing that drives me nuts, you know, you get these dickheads that go get 2 fucking shots of this unknown injectable because they're told that they can go back to normal after that. And nothing has changed for them or for us. The only thing that's changed for them is that they can go to a cafe and we can't. Like, come on. They've still got to wear their stupid fucking masks inside, which they all do, and some even choose to wear them outside when not. They haven't even been told to do that. They're doing that on their own free will. So nothing's changed for them. And now they're getting pressured into taking a 3rd shot. And dickhead Dan, our Premier, has already mentioned the 4th and the 5th. He's already spoken those words, the 4th and the 5th shot. And yet these people still go along with it. Our numbers here should be huge. But look at this. The older folk, and you'd think the older folk would be smarter than that. They've been around so much longer. Should be more difficult to fool the older folk because they've been around a lot longer. I guess they got more trust in the media because they're probably here at a time when the media was actually kind of trustworthy. Kinda. Maybe that's the hook. I don't know, I just don't get it. Just missed that. Just some dude, teenager with his mates, walked out to the middle of the street, shouted something, and then went back sheepishly laughing and carrying on with his mates like he just did something real funny. I pretended to be a protester. Dumb cunts everywhere, man. Bullshit, he really on the 5th shot? Really? How come that hasn't made the news? How come I haven't heard about that? Oh, I don't watch the news, that's for sure. It's unbelievable. I'm lost for words. Jackie Dundee Sheila's something special, isn't she? Fuck, can she talk? She, I don't know if I filmed much of it or not. One of the protest things we went to, and they had the little festival thing at the end of it. And she was there, started talking. I reckon she talked that incoherent garbage for about fucking half an hour. Like, it had to be at least half an hour. But oh, you know, people love that shit. Rushkan's back in Melbourne, apparently. I did see a bit of his stream, yes. Fucking whistle. I did see a bit of his stream yesterday, and he said he was leaving to come back to Melbourne. So, don't know what's going on there. But yeah, he was up there. Harvey's up there. I think the Aussie Cocksack's going there too. They're all the freedom fighters. They're not shields, Barry. They're freedom fighters. And some of them are influencers as well. Social media influencers. I don't know what they fucking influence. But there you go. Yeah, Bosey says a lot of Q-tard propaganda. He came down and did a... Oh, I'm right in the middle of it. Really loud. Well, I want to be loud, so that's good. Yeah, you heard it. And he was giving his talking and he took questions. I mean, good on him. He answered questions for a couple of hours, which is, you know, that's good. None of them do that. But at the same time, one woman, you know, she stood there and she asked a question. She's going, I've been telling them this and that for ages. Nobody listens to me about the pedophiles, about the underground tunnels, and this and that. I couldn't believe it. I was like, fuck, it's straight off 4chan shit she was talking about. They talk about white hats and stuff. You know, like, come on. He's chanting. You hear that dog was barking right on cue. Woof, 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 woof. That was really clever. What a cool dog. Yeah, I saw all that, Kurtz, but I wonder for how long. Like, there's a few European nations are doing the same thing, aren't they? Rolling back on the old mandates. They all sort of, so I wonder what they've got planned coming up, you know? Or whether it's just genuinely a calming down, because they've still got a whole 12 months at least of this shit to carry on. So, I don't know, maybe they'll just slowly wind it down over the 12 months. Because I've got a theory that all the concentration camps that they're building, that they call quarantine centres, I don't think that they are being built for this psyop. I think they're being built for whatever's coming later on, in another couple of years. You know, put them there, they hardly use them, they might use them a few times genuinely, you know, like put a few people in there to quarantine them so it all looks like that's what it was built for. And everybody gets comfortable with the idea, maybe even forgets about it. And then in a few years' time, that's when they'll start locking people away up in there. That's my theory, anyway. So a lot of what's happening now is just setting up for something bigger, something big coming in the future. That's what I reckon, anyway. a bit of a tester, not only a tester, but yeah, more like a practice sort of thing. Iron out a few creases where the meshing wasn't working, or etc. etc. Wear a mask outside. Wear a mask outside. Fresh air gonna get ya. 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 Beware of that fresh fucking air. Yeah, I saw something about that. And yeah, there's a few weird things that cause vaccination reaction symptoms. I don't know, stress, not sleeping right, can make your heart expand, and all this weird shit. Yeah. Yeah, energy prices, that'll give you myocarditis every time. So it's not big. We just fit in Jimmy Donut Corner. Gonna need a lot of razors to shave all these children. Portland Andy, eh? I think I've seen Portland Andy. He's covering the Canberra, the Canada convoy stuff at the moment, isn't he? Those guys do a good job where they round up a whole bunch of different streams and restream them so you can see them all in one place. It's a good idea. Some of the bigger ones make a pretty penny out of doing that too. What the fuck is that? There you go. Oh, I'm a frontliner again. Look out. Too many words in that slogan. afternoon, Kat. Welcome aboard. Oh, I miss a few newcomers. Full of beans, this bird. She's been at just about everyone I've been to. Jumps around like a banshee all day. Too much energy for me. Makes me tired. No, she does plenty of work. Fucking hell. Guy in the hoodie you're talking about? Oh, up there. There's a guy in a hoodie. No, I don't think he's up to no good, Kirks. I think they're alright. He could just have a really misshapen head and wants to cover it up. I don't know. Jesuit Guy Fawkes mask.
Wow, happy face and you never see me smile. I'll rip that mainframe, I'll explain. Sergio is going insane. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the membrane. will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. United will never be defeated. We'll never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
That dude, the YouTube channel Auditing Australia. Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about infiltrators, Kirks. There's only a handful of, not that many people here today. Wouldn't be worth their effort. Tell me we're going to a festival, are we? We're nearing the gardens there. When you say things that make you go, are you talking about Truth in Your Face? Because he's got a video series of things that make you go, I haven't seen him for a while. I just don't think he's been active. I think a lot of people are just, even I'm a bit weak on it. I haven't made a video for a while. Well, made one in the week, didn't I? You know what I mean. I haven't done a Looney Tunes for a while. No worries, Kat. Thanks for dropping in.
I'm not picking up.
Not wrong. Not wrong, Rockno. Not wrong at all. Just doing this little walk each week and looking from side to side on the streets, walking to them, looking on the side of the streets, walking in them, walking away back to the car park. Is fucking Looney Tunes, alright? It's Twilight Zone shit. Twilight Zone and Looney Tunes had a baby. They end up with Melbourne. You off too, Kirks? Oh, well, good night. Thanks for coming by. A small little protest. Can't understand a thing he's saying.
I can tell you more on that. Trust my instincts, trust my call on that. It's
Must be
for a
finished.
reasonable reason.
That must be it.
Put your head down there, people.
What did he say? I missed all of that. Anything he did say just sounded like he was talking with a mask on. See where we're going. We're going down somewhere. It's getting close to time for me to fuck off, I think. So yeah, I think he said something like this protest was just a last minute thing, thrown together at the last minute or some shit. I don't know. There should be. We come here every week. I don't even look to see if there's one on. I just come up. I don't know what they mean by just thrown together at the last minute. Maybe that's something to do with, you know, organising it with the popo. I don't know. I think that's what you're supposed to do, isn't it? Let the coppers know you're having one or some shit, and they sort out the traffic for you. Something like that. Is that how it goes? I don't know. Don't know. So I don't know where we're going. No, it's a pretty small crowd, Emerald. But you know, they do have that thing in Canberra, so I think that's sucked a lot of the Melbourne protesters away. Like, there's not a lot that come out in Melbourne anyway. Most of Victorians are submissive. Put their gimp masks on and ball gags in. Really. Not that many give a shit, you know. I'll stand on the side here in the shade underneath this big ass tree. See what's going on. Crunch, crunch of the dry leaves and leafy matter under my feet. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Crowd size, is it? Still, should be 10 times as large. A lot of the old communist countries are just rolling over for this bullshit too. Look at they're allowing it to happen in Austria. Anyone who's caught unvaxxed will be fined substantial fines, and apparently, according to, you know, what we're told anyway, They're going to start, soon they're going to start just random stops. Randomly stopping and checking people for their back status, and catch you without fucking jabs, they're going to fine you. In Austria, of all people, of all nations, they learnt the hard way. They changed their laws back in the day. They changed their own law so that they could vote in a foreign leader. And they got good old small mustache man and voted him leader of their nation, and watched fascism turn them to shit. And they're just going to do it all over again. And it's not that long ago, you know. Oh well, what can you do? Not ex-communist, but certainly ex-fascist, weren't they? Eh? Austria? They had a good taste of fascism there. I don't know, we'll get a good taste of one or the other here soon anyway. Are they not? That's good. That's very good. Dog bollocks. Did you see those dogs' bollocks? So there you go. I think we've reached the end. I might even head off soon, I think. I'll give it a few minutes, see if anything's going to happen, see if any developments. Then I'll head off. Go down and catch up with the Rockno.
Political parties standing up for freedom must be asked, what are their policies on that and what we need to do? We need better protection for human rights in this state. It is the responsibility of every Victorian government employee, including the police, to take human rights into account with every decision they make. But the legislation has no teeth.
Yeah, there were no plans for the end of this one. I think I heard him say before they just sort of knocked it up at the last minute or some shit. So he's standing up over there without his shirt on now. That's good.
Think about that.
I guess a photo, get a shot of that for the ladies.
There are elections coming up this October which will determine the future of freedom in Australia. When you vote, vote for freedom. God bless you. Thanks for listening.
Freedom going to be on the ticket, is it? That'd be good. Vote 1 freedom. I'll look for that on my voting slip. I'll put my tick under the freedom box.
What kind of news? Can you scream?
Bring it here!
Why does your voice sound so good?
I don't think I'm speaking!
Are you single? Alright guys, thanks for that.
How are you, Brendan? No, I'm solo today. Sister's at home with a bad neck. She strained her neck somehow.
We wanted people to focus on
She's
Canberra.
at home
We had a lot of
suffering.
people out.
So I'm flying solo.
People still here today, still have boots on the ground. But there was a lot of reasons to why today was cancelled. I'm not one to cancel events, protests and all that. but I felt like this was the best, the most necessary thing to do. I didn't want to not do anything today though, so that's why like we did have something planned at Parliament. That didn't fall through. I tried to organise it last night, obviously last minute, so yeah, it didn't go well. But obviously today my phone died and I slept through my alarm. That was also a reason. But look, I love you all to keep condo. We will have a bit of an open mic here just to, if people want to sit around and have a good time here. We're going to have an open mic if you have it.
There was Sister sent me a link to a mother's cry yesterday. Like, this must have been where that crazy woman I saw got it from. This woman who could actually sing. I'll show it to you if I can still get to it later. But yeah, that shit we sat through. Fucking hell.
Holding the fort in Melbourne, brother. That's what we're doing.
So when we do get, I'll let you know who it is. It's, if you all know, Billy. I'm Billy. We're all Billy. So yeah, he will jump on the phone, he'll talk his off. When he does, let's all show him support. Let's show him that we're standing
I'm not gonna give the mother's cry.
and standing behind all the other people standing up as well. They're doing it for us, so let's do it for them.
So that's it. It's just a small gathering. Tell you, it always looks bigger on the road, and that's because they spread out a little bit, I guess. But then when you all get together again, beforehand and afterwards, it's a lot smaller looking. Anyway, so I think that's going to be it. I think I'll get this sign and I'll start heading off, I think. Can't really see that with the shadow. It says Australian government admits it has no evidence of SARS-CoV-2 virus, and SARS-CoV-2 virus equals, and no SARS-CoV-2 virus equals no pandemic. That's a good sign. Spot on. Only two.
Yeah, it's me and him.
You carry that around everywhere. With big muscles.
Somebody help.
Oh, true though.
Huh?
That's true though.
Hey, look, it's not fancy, but means a lot.
Yeah.
That's what you know.
Yeah.
Short but sweet.
Yeah, very good.
Down to the point.
But it's true. That's the truth. Nobody's shown it. You know?
Huh?
There's no proof that it exists. None at all.
No, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. What are they testing for?
For nothing.
Yeah.
They're bullshitting. They're laughing.
I think because they say no flu last 2 years. I think they just take the flu and put it in a new column and say you've got a new disease.
Yes.
And it wasn't even a bad flu this time around.
There was even less people died. I think all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the world
Because
over.
Maybe
Yeah.
mostly home or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So
Malteser.
Huh?
Malteser. You Malteser?
No, not Maldives. No.
What nationality?
Slovenian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yourself?
Aussie Greek. Aussie Greek.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Have a good day. Nice bloke. Three tests this week. What for? What are they testing him for? And did he use those rapid antigen tests? I was watching, I'm getting out here. I was watching, there's a good, he used to be on YouTube, but I didn't know him on YouTube. I've only seen him on, Only seen him on Odyssey.com, channel name Tim Truth. He does a live stream every couple of days or so. He's really good. And he pointed out the other day that rapid antigen tests, if you rearrange the letters in that, you get pi started. So, started or starting? Started. Pi starting. Fuck, I can't remember exactly. I never worked it out myself. But pi being, you know, one of those Greek alphabet letters, so he's thinking that pi will be the next variant. He's got a few other things to add to that theory, apart from the respelling of rapid antigen. I think he said it. What is it? This year is the 20th anniversary? No, it couldn't be. Longer than that, wouldn't it? Anyway, it's some significant number anniversary of the song American Pie. Yeah, Pie starting, I think it is. Yeah, and the anniversary, something 40, maybe 40 years since the song, American Pie. He had something else as well, but yeah, we'll see. Some coppers. The talking shop. So talking about stabbing here that turned into a shooting there, or some shit. I don't know. Wouldn't want to be a copper, especially now. It's so big fat balls. Look at them walking around their fucking masks and shit on. Outside, 25-degree day. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. There's 71, so that'll make it, what's that, 50 years? Even more significant, isn't it?
And I can go, oh, I remember these. I like that. I can probably see that.
I'm walking with all the lads. I'm just going to head back to the station now and grab something to eat. Oil up our guns and shit. You know what coppers do. Yeah, good job, Emerald. It's a skill, I'll tell you. Yeah, so 50 years since American Pie. It's 50-year anniversary this year. Since the American Pie song, you got the rapid antigens that spells pie starting. So who knows? Although I think the spelling of the English spelling of the Greek letter pi is P-H-I, so it doesn't really spell pie starting. G'day Joe Dirt. No, I'm not harassing them. Did you hear what I said? We're all, they're me pals, they're me workmates. We're just going to go back to the station now and have something to eat and oil up our guns and do all that sort of stuff. All the chatter you hear around me,
As Julian's advice says, our position of us is literally
is all police.
getting to pick who does recall and then getting to pick who's in the brawler, who's in the logistics. It's way too much fun.
Oh yeah, you get to choose that as well.
For the real big ones, yeah.
Who does the ball?
No, I won't.
Today started at 6. Yeah, they can handle it, so.
If they want to wear one, they can wear one. This guy's got the right idea. He's only got his chin covered. Put his nose out so he can actually breathe. Yeah, just suck monster balls. Having to wear one of those things. Some of them wear those N95 ones. It's like trying to breathe through a bloody cardboard box.
Come on, so much proper.
Can't really make out any of their banter either.
Oh man. Damn. If it cancels though, just let it go. Really?
I meant to offer it.
Yeah.
Say it's
I think it's a should.
Yeah.
Alright, back to where we started.
I think what ends up happening is
So they've done a full loop.
the week before that, it doesn't get processed.
Yeah.
Tell you,
And,
and then you have to they never write like this. I was in the early game
Yeah.
and they would reply straight away with nothing. This one's processed. You don't do that, do you?
Maybe they're going back to stand up on the steps.
Yeah, oh, and I like a one in three. It's so bad. It was that was
Yeah, I know. What a joke. A breathalyzer for testing. They're working on a breathalyzer or some shit. And why the fuck for the last 2 years have they been sticking sticks into people's brains? If it's simple as just being able to pick it up with the breath test. If that's all it comes down to, though, you can just like a breathalyzer, see if you've got the fake virus. And why the fuck have they been sticking sticks halfway up fucking people's heads for the last 2 years? That's the only way we can detect it. Is if we scratch the bottom of your brain. And retarded. But nobody will ask any questions about that. Yeah, well there is I don't know if she still does it. I was watching on some channel. He was having a crack at this dumb broad, this silly Sheila. She's trying to sell her farts in a jar. Unreal. For a start, why would you want one? Who would want to buy a fart in a jar? But I don't know. There's some people that like to eat shit. It's perfectly healthy people walking around with masks on outside on a lovely summer's day. So why wouldn't people buy farts in a jar? Makes perfect sense to me, actually. And there's two fat fucks in front of me, you know, with their masks on their faces. Beautiful day outside, like it's really nice. So walking in front of me, I can see 3 people that have masks on, and one's carrying one on his wrist. Asians all wear masks, all of them. You wouldn't know that there were any Asians in Melbourne at the moment because you can't tell, because they've all got their faces covered with masks. There's a whole bunch of them. Every generation represented here with masks. Children, parents, grandparents, they're all there. People do that too. I use bath water. What was that Sheila's name? Real weird, filthy one. She's a bit of a whore. Delphine. Bella Delphine or some shit. I think she was selling bath water. I'm sure she's not the only one. People buy it. I don't know what the fuck they do with it. What are you going to do with a fart when you buy a fart in a jar or a jar of somebody's fucking used bath water? What do you do with that shit?
You need to carry it forward like that.
Yeah, Belle Delphine. Yeah, no worries, dreaming. Not much to show today. Listening to that dude before, he was saying something about it being cancelled. Today's protest was cancelled or something, and so they knocked something together at the last minute. Beautiful horses, look at those. Draft horses. What do they call those ones with the fluffy legs? The Clydesdales. Yeah, nice creatures. Really nice. Oh, one without a mask. Unbelievable. Let's go down this way. A few people down here. Don't know what they're all waiting for. What's going on here? We're throwing away some mattresses down here. What's this joint? Chucking away mattresses. Oh, cheers, buddy. There's a few mattresses. This whole place, this whole building's shut down, so I don't know what's going on. Yeah, probably. Hoarding them like toilet paper. Well, just don't buy a jar of farts, I guess. Yeah, all right. Blockchain farts. Very good. Very good. This is my stream. Welcome. We're talking about fart jars and used bathwater jars. That's alright, Kirks, don't worry about it. Probably the most interesting thing that's happened. Anyway, that protest was pretty shit. Oh, it was there, I guess. We walked around, made a bit of noise. Got laughed at it a few times. And a few people shaking their heads. One old dude swore at us and gave us the fucking fingers. So there, a little bit of action. Shanghai Village. Dumpling house. It's a house made out of dumplings. Interesting.
And are you still going to...
I got nothing else. I'm not even pull the plug on this stream in a tick. What do you reckon? We've descended into fart jars and the like, so there's not really anywhere else to go, is there? They're rocking in there. No worries, Kirks, thanks. Yeah, I might turn it off here too and let Kirks go to bed. It's 3 a.m. over there. Gee whiz. You sat up to watch this bullshit? Awesome. Alright, I think that'll do. I'm almost to the car park anyway, so we'll let's just roll there, I think. Alright, I've got one more block, haven't I believe so. So I'll take you one more block, then I'll turn it off. And that dude's got a real fancy looking mask there. It looked like a rubbery plastic one with air vents on the side. Like valves, air valves or whatever. That was fancy. I should have filmed it for you. It's taken it a bit seriously. No, you haven't missed shit. Strange. But anyway, have a look if you like. And yeah, I'll call it a day. Let's just go and check out what's going on in Canberra. Apparently there's big numbers up there. So they could get really interesting with their silly rules about what they're allowed to wear and take in to the park area while they protest. According to my sister, who I hope is feeling a lot better. So I'll turn it off here and leave yous, and then I'm going to go and head down and visit the Rock. No, we might even, I don't know, see what happens. We might turn it on there and say a quick g'day from there. Probably won't, but you never know. So on that note, I'm going to get past these dudes. Teenagers, half of them with fucking masks on. So sad. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Where's the button to turn this shit off? Rightio. So thank you all for joining me once again. Might see you a bit later on. Don't know if I've got anything coming for you in the week. If not, probably see you up here again next Saturday. So cheers. And thank you all for coming along with me. Otherwise I would have been pretty bored. Cheers.